Okay, I've had to start this like 4 times now. I'm really sorry. So, okay, I am really glad that you made this video. First of all, you've been a huge inspiration to me from the get-go. I'm only 14 months gastric bypass, post-op, and I have been struggling with the same exact problem for quite a while, really. I unfortunately do not have insurance, so I have not been able to go to, you know, a psychiatrist or psychologist or whatever since surgery. And so I'm in the process of finding a job with benefits so I can do that, because like Katie July put it completely perfect, and she said that, you know, there's a period of time where you're like, wow, you know, the surgery cured me. I'm not a food addict anymore. But that's not necessarily the case, especially the last couple of months. I've noticed that it's definitely not the case. And she said it's just like ankle weights, you know, just holding you down a little bit more. And, you know, I don't have any great advice because I'm struggling with the same exact thing. But I wanted to make a video to let you know that you're not alone. You're not alone in this. I mean, I honestly, probably about 4 months post-op, I picked smoking back up. I was a smoker before. I had to quit and be smoke-free for 3 months before surgery, which wasn't a problem. Even though that was the first time I'd ever quit smoking, that wasn't a problem because I had such a huge goal to work towards. But pretty much everyone I know, my family, my friends, they're all smokers. And to be around that all the time and, you know, to have smoked for so long before, was definitely hard. And, you know, there was a lot of emotional issues that I went through after surgery, and, you know, the transfer addiction thing, it got me hooked. And I, you know, like Katie July said, I've tried a lot of different stuff, and it's really, I notice when I smoke, food isn't as big of an issue for me. It's still an issue, but see, I've tried to quit smoking a couple of times since I started back up again after surgery, and the first thing I want to do is run to food, because food has just always been there for me, food and cigarettes. And, you know, I've tried other stuff, and like walking, and, you know, walking helps, but it's just not the same. And I'm actually in the process of trying to quit smoking again, slowly weaning myself off of the cigarettes. I've cut back a lot, but I've been finding myself standing in the fridge, looking in the cabinets, you know, when I'm not hungry at all. You know, my pouch can hold a lot more now, and I've actually been thinking about doing the 5-day pouch test to shrink it, because honestly, it scares the crap out of me. I started off, my highest recorded weight was 356 pounds, and right now I'm 165-ish, and the weight, I'm not gaining, but I'm not rapidly losing like it was before. And I know that has a lot to do with the fact that, you know, I'm closer to goal. I'm like 15 pounds away from goal. But, you know, that honeymoon period is over, and it's terrifying. It scares the crap out of me. I'm not, you know, like Rosemary said, I'm not gonna let myself get to 356 pounds, but I keep thinking, okay, well, you know, if I just open the doors a little bit, you know, who's to say a year from now, you know, I might not have gained. I mean, it's definitely a struggle that I have been having also. You know, one part of me feels like it's okay to indulge and splurge occasionally because, you know, I love food. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. I like different kinds of foods now, and I like, you know, exploring healthier options, healthier than options than I used to. And I guess I kind of just compare what I eat now to what I used to eat back then. Like, if I was really, really stressed out, it wouldn't be anything to open up a bag of chips and just sit there and eat chips and dip. I mean, like, me and my mom would eat chips and dip, and then we would, like, split a whole package of Oreos between the two of us in one night, while we were sitting there watching TV, you know. And now it's like, I don't like to buy, you know, those sorts of foods and keep them in the house, because it's like when I have carbs, I crave carbs even more. And carbs were my biggest issue, and that's what I struggle with the most now. I don't really crave sweets all that much, but carbs is what I struggle with the most. The crunchy, salty, like Katie was explaining, like popcorn and Cheez-Its, oh, they're so readily available in the vending machine at work, and it's ridiculous. So it's a daily struggle for me between the smoking and the food. So I really appreciate you doing this video, because, you know, slowly we're going to start seeing people come out of the woodworks and, you know, have their confessions, and it's really nice to know that, you know, we're not alone in this. Once an addict, always an addict. And that's why we have such an awesome community. I mean, for the most part, you know, people are not judgmental. They're understanding. They've been there. They've done that. They know what it feels like to have all of these feelings and emotions. And it's such an amazing feeling to know that you're not alone. So don't worry, girl. You're not alone. I wish I could give you more advice. If I come across some more advice, or any advice, and then I'll definitely pass it along. But for now, all I can say is hang in there. You're gorgeous. You're tiny. 142? Whoa, I'm so ready to be 142. Don't know if that ever happened though. But good luck, and don't worry. You're not alone. And thank you for being so awesome and such a gorgeous diva. You're so cute. Anyways, good luck, and keep us posted for sure. Good night.